Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your bag for feeding for your feeding tube. My feeding tube is an NJ feeding tube which goes to your duodenum, which is past your stomach, and well, let's get started. Alright, first I have my bag and pump in my backpack because I don't like hanging it on my IV pole and having to transfer it when I want to go out of the house. Plus at night, keeping it in the backpack and just hanging it on my pole keeps it from the light shining in my eyes. So what I'm doing now is taking out the old bag from my pump. And I'm just gonna throw that in the garbage when I'm done. Find the cap for it. All right. So what you're gonna need is a new bag and your formula. Right now I'm putting 1,000 milliliters in, and overall throughout the day, well, I'm hooked up 22 hours a day and I do 15 milliliters throughout that time. Now as you can see here, I have this hooked up to my counter so I can hang my bag on there. So I put this here. I'm going to take the cord, take all the tape off of it, and then I'm going to start setting it up in the pump. The feeding tube pump that I have is a Kangaroo Joey. It just does one bag of formula. It doesn't have the option to do a bag of water for flushing. And then as you can see, I'm putting it in here. I'll do a detailed video on how to work your pump. So I'm setting that up. I take my cord and put it through my backpack. Then I'm going to take my formula and shake it up. Make sure you shake it really well to get any clumps out that might have formed. And then I just start pouring it in. I store my formula at room temperature, and then if I'm going out in the heat for any reason, I put an ice pack in my backpack to keep my formula cool. That way it doesn't go bad, because I have had that happen, and trust me, it is disgusting. It's basically like bad milk. Right, almost done with this. All right, now I have all my formula in there. So I'm going to take my bag off of my hook and I'm going to close it. And make sure this is really tight so no air gets into your bag. And then I put my formula in the back. Nice and tight, and then I zip it up. I also keep the charging cord in the bag as well, and I put that in the front just on top of the pump. And I zip that up. And then I'm going to prime my pump so I don't pump a bunch of air into me. So I'm going to turn my pump on. I'm going to press clear settings.